and this is Alan, and welcome to the essay writing seminar. So right now, what we're just going to do to break the ice slightly is just show you this hilarious clip on our YouTube channel. The sound. Sorry?
You might have to tell the jokes yourself, Matt.
Okay, well, that'll be interesting. So yeah, the joke Shinali was going to tell in this instance was, why did Julius Caesar buy some crayons? Because he wanted to mark Antony. Yeah, it's pretty bad. The next one that we were going to do was, why was Hatshepsut so depressed all the time? Because she was Queen of Denial. They are priceless. The next one was, the next one's kind of a story one. Someone goes up to an Egyptian person and says, "Hey Egypt, would you like a dam?" They say, "No thanks, we already has one." And the final one was, who changed King Tut's diapers? And the answer would be his mummy. Okay, so I think the ice as well is really broken.
Well done.
Thank you.
History, which assesses you on 5 key things. We have the strength and originality of your argument, the extent of your research, your referencing, the clarity of your expression, and also the presentation of your work. And each of these things will be considered in turn throughout our presentation, and if you have any questions, please feel free to email us at telesangels@gmail.com. And also just note that the majority of these processes are for internal students. So external students, distance students, and anyone watching on television, please refer to your unit guides and any announcements posted on Blackboard by your unit conveners and lecturers about how to submit assignments and any other particulars for distance and external students. Okay, so let's start. So where do you begin? When you first get an assignment, how do you go about beginning it? The first thing to do is to read the question carefully and find out what is it really asking from you. So take this question for example. What do the archaeological remains of Pompeii tell us about daily life in a Roman city? Choose at least 2 aspects of the following aspects to discuss. Entertainment, diet, the economy, political structures, women and religion. And you'll see that all of this information is in the slides that are in front of you as well. So first you need to work out if the question has any chronological or other limitations. For example, this question only wants you to discuss 2 of the following aspects, so obviously you don't have to go in depth about more. Instead, you should be focusing on the specifics. For example, this question, the keywords are daily life and archaeological remains. So it's the archaeological evidence that's going to form the basis of your essay, and that's something to keep in mind. Okay, so once you've read the question, now it's time to research, everybody's favourite part. Now, if you couldn't make it to the Tele Angels library tour, there's a short guide available for download from our website in the resources section. And we also have a short video up on television of our library tour as well. So, after looking through your coursework notes and textbooks at home, your second port of call is to research the library catalogue. You can type in keywords and phrases, and don't forget, there's a tool on the Macquarie website that allows you to save your searches and also save your books for future use, so you can come back and access them again. And don't forget to use the recommended and essential readings provided with the question, and also have a look at the footnotes of the bibliographies, because these can often lead you to further information that will help you with your investigation research, and we refer to this as piggybacking. And most importantly, use your databases. The most important thing is to play around with these so that you feel comfortable with them. There are some databases that will give you full text, like JSTOR, but there are other databases which will only give you the reference or a bibliography that you will then have to go look up yourself in the library or using other online tools. For example, the online Egyptological bibliography and also L'Année philologique. These are two databases that are only referencing. Both kinds are useful and include more and more information every day, so keep checking them. Okay, so you want to use a database? How do you access it? You can access the database search bar on the library homepage at www.lib.nq.edu.au, and you can either search for a particular database like JSTOR and then click the search button, or you can just click on the database link. Okay. Now, if you click on that link, it will give you a list of all the databases available. And the ones you're interested in are, of course, ancient history. So this will take you to a listing of databases that contain relevant material for your study in ancient history. Some databases contain only ancient materials and text, while others also contain modern works. We recommend JSTOR, the online Egyptological bibliography, and also L'Année philologique. Though for a major essay, it's good to have a look at the other databases in the list as well. The first two are relatively easy to use, but some people are put off by the L'Année philologique because it sounds very French, so that's one we'll go through now. Okay, so if you clicked on the link to L'Année philologique that was on the previous slide, you'll be taken to the home page. Now, if you're accessing this from home, you'll need to put in your Macquarie Uni ID and also your password. And this will normally be your student ID and the password that you use to get onto your student portal to access your Gmail account. If you're accessing this from the library, it automatically comes up. You don't have to type in anything. Okay, so the search bar is located at the top of the home page. And the easiest way to search for any topic is by full text. And you can see that's automatically highlighted for you, so you don't need to change anything. Now, all you have to do then is just type in your search to the box next to full text. Type in keywords, so don't put in and or other little linking words, just the keywords. For our sample essay question we saw before, you might like to type in Pompeii economy. And when you search for this, it will bring up all the articles and books mentioning these two words. A list of the works will pop up, which you can then print off and chase up yourself in the library.